There we go. Oh. Oof. Excuse me. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a great day yesterday. This morning my internet was acting funky. Like I cannot connect anything via Wi-Fi. However, Ethernet works perfectly fine, which is strange because you need one for the other. You can't have one without the other. But if something goes wrong, we'll know what it is. We should be wrapping up Crow Country today, and then afterwards I'll check out Akuma and Street Fighter 6. I also got a little bit curious and see what the other achievements were in Crow Country. And of course, one of them is get an S rank. So I went back to this file and tried to take as less damage as I could, and now I'm a bit caught up. Also, I explored other rooms, but it didn't interact with anything, so we can kind of get a better feel of what to do instead of getting lost. Yeah, here we are. So we've done everything on the top left and bottom left, except for the room we're in now. Top right, we just need the power generator and the electrocution machine, so let's just do that. Good luck, come Hive soon. Also, might not be able to make tomorrow's initial TYD stream, at least for most of it. I know you're fine with it, but still wanted to share. Well, thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate that. I'm gonna start streaming TTYD as soon as I can hopefully get it, because the main plan is to wake up early in the morning, hopefully be at Walmart by like 8 in the morning. Hopefully they have it right then and there. If they don't, I'd have to wait till like 10 o'clock for GameStop and Best Buy to open. So hopefully as soon in the morning as I could, maybe like 8:30, 9. But of course I have to let the dog out. Just following on Twitter, hope to see you follow back. I saw that same message a while ago. We'll see how it goes with T280. Hopefully in the morning, maybe around 8, 9, 10. As soon as I can get my hands on it, because I really do want a physical copy. Aren't they the exact same person? I think so. Yeah, let me chop this thing down. Oh, wait a minute. There we go, now we have light. Every time I have to deal with all these Discord or Twitter bots, yeah. I don't do follow backs unless I know they're a real human being. But I'm very excited for TTYD. Good luck, we'll try to be back at Street Fighter 6. Hopefully we should be done with this game soon. Okay, so we chop down that route. We just have these two rooms left. And then whatever's in the middle. Hopefully I can get through the rest of this without taking any damage. We're at fine. There we go. There we go. Oh, the bottom half is missing. Hang on. I don't have to do these in any order. Oh, this is gross. What kind of machine is this anyway? Maybe I'll turn it on and see what it does. That was underwhelming. Maybe there's something between the clamps? Clamps? Battery. Oops. There we go, now it's charged. So now we have the power generator. I don't want to run into any enemies by accident. Calibration Route 1, Sunday, preserved for posterity. Weird, when I walked in this room the first time, there was 2 people here, but I didn't interact with them to save it for today. But now they're gone. I guess I'm progressing further ahead. Hey Ed, did you get my rock shipment? Why don't you answer the phone? What's going on over there? Marv. Okay, so now we can do 2 things. We can now go inside Crow's office. Yeah, we're right next to the elevator, too. And also we can give the thing to the Crow. There we go. Hopefully I should be able to run past more enemies. Hello? You're still alive. I know it's dangerous up there. A lot of them got out into the open. But I know you brought a gun. Have you been killing them? The guest? They're in no shape to continue living. The ones that emerged more recently, even more so. As I continued the root excavation, the guest became even less. Well, some of them aren't even bipedal anymore. It goes without saying that we cannot let them leave Crow Country. We cannot afford to let them infect anyone else. What are they? Who are they? They are irreversible. Oh man, there's a whole room of medkits. Every few moments something flashes onto the screen. I wish it wouldn't. Statue. She's quite beautiful. And made entirely of gold. Jacqueline Crow, 1948 to 1982. Beloved wife and mother. Damn it. Don't mind if I do. Certificate. Emory University, in recognition of the completion of the prescribed course of study, Edward L. Crow has been admitted to the degree of biochemistry. Hey Ed, we didn't pass the inspection. They figured out the ore is homemade. Brazilian authorities want to know where the gold is really coming from. This is getting too dangerous. I'm coming back to Georgia. See you soon. Marv. Control Room Registration Number Code. My first is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. My second is in Guest, but not in the Puddle or Spindle. Excuse me, heavens. My third is in Lumber and Goblin, but not in Puddle. My fourth is notable only by its absence. It's a monitor. It's a video feed from the security camera. It's showing something on the screen. It's moving. Hello? What are you? What do you want? It didn't respond. Central grid with 5 little lights. One of the lights is red, the other 4 are green. This video from the security camera. Wait a second, that's my car. Looks like Arthur is still inside. Arthur, can you hear me? Mara, is that you? I can't see you. Where are you? I'm in the control room. Control room? Is it cool? Yeah, it's really cool. I'm jealous. You have to go on a real adventure. Arthur, how are you feeling? Not great. Just stay there, okay? Mara, are you coming back? Are we going to leave? Sure, yeah. I'll be back soon. Okay, good. Oh, here we go. Whoa. Press left or right to switch slides. Let's read it. Guest 3762. Hang on. I should probably write this down. If we're dealing with numbers in a code. Notes app. Three 762. Guest. Emerge at around 50% root excavation. It varies from specimen to specimen, but they largely retain a human-like appearance. Most distressing, they are capable of a limited non-verbal form of vocalization. Goblin. Oh, hang on. 1739. Emerged at around 55% reactivation. Despite their small stature, I have concluded that they are not infants. On the contrary, they may be a senior variant of the guest. Their advanced age caused a weaker genetic makeup, which has diminished their anatomy upon emergence. Spindle. Number 6413. Spin. Emerged at around 60%. Much of their muscle and fat is missing, but their bones have become elongated. However, the bone mass is spread more thinly and consequently, the bones are brittle. Additionally, without sufficient flesh as cushioning, their joints are weak. Let's see here. 1, 3, 4, 7. Lumber. Around 60% at the same time as the spindles. Here, the opposite phenomenon can be observed as the lumbers are stiff and stout with excessive muscle and fat. Perhaps this could explain why the spindles have insufficient flesh. Grinner. 5'5". I'm 2. Grin. Emerged around 70%. The form is bipedal, but other similarities to a human body are quickly disappearing. In terms of anatomy, each specimen is vastly different from the next. Puddle. 3973. Maybe a good thing I'm writing this down. 80%. I pray this is my final entry, for I cannot imagine how anything beyond this point would be capable of emergence. The puddles experience widespread cell necrosis. They are quite literally melting. And then we loop back. My first is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. So they have 9. My second is in Guest, but not in Puddle or Spindle. So it's not 3. It's not 7. So it should be 2. My third is in Lumber and Goblin, but not Puddle. not 3. It's not 7. So it should be 1. My 4th is notable only by its absence. Grinner, Goblin. I don't know what it means by this. Five? Because it's only ever in one number. If anything, we can just cheese it, I guess. Six? Oh, what if it's... Oh, thought that'd be it. Let me try this again. Did I misread a number? 3762 1739 6413 1347 5592 3973. What? Stop. Thank you. First is in Grinner, but also in Goblin. Yeah, so 9's the first one, it has to be. Second is in Guest, but not in Puddle or Spindle. So it has to be 2. Third is in Lumber and Goblin, but not Puddle. So 1, and only by its absence. Yeah, it would have to be 8, because 8's the only one that's not there. Nope. I want to push it down one more time. Oh, there we go. What did I push before? Oh, shit. Oh, achievement. Defeat all 4 optional mini-bosses. How is that optional? This felt mandatory. I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I'm locked in. To release security gate, set floor panel code to 123456. Oh, it might be on the floor. Where's 1? There you are. 1. Yeah, it shows up on the screen. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Oh, there we go. Oh, save point. I put the code in here. Diary of Edward Crow, age 10 and a half. Saturday. I am excited. Tomorrow Father and I are going camping up Condor Country over the river. Father says it's just a nickname as there are no condors in Georgia. I'm looking forward to the trip nonetheless. I love being outdoors at night. Father and I found something strange while camping. A green shiny thing sticking out of the ground. It's wriggling back and forth like a little bug. But Father says it's not a bug as it is made of metal. We found a second wriggling metal thing, a couple 100 feet south of the first one. Father wanted to know what it's made of. He cut the tip of it with his camping knife. Inside is a different metal. It looks like gold. 2 more shiny things, 4 in total. Father says there may be more. Father bought Condor Country, as well as a couple of acres on either side. He said we can rename it if we wish. This must be the original. Oh my lord. Hi, Natalie. How are you feeling? Not great. Yeah, me neither. Is it your mother? Yes. She died some time ago. I'm sorry. It's a beautiful statue. It's solid gold. Yeah, it must have been very expensive. Your dad really spared no expense, I guess. Did you find him yet? Mr. Crow? No, not yet. I'm still looking for your father, but I have a pretty good idea where he is. I just need to take to the central elevator. Mara, what are you going to do when you find him? I need to talk with him. Are you going to kill him? What? No, of course not. Don't think I don't see that gun in your hand. I see it in your face, too. You've already made up your mind. Natalie. I know he's done bad things. Very bad things. Perhaps he's beyond forgiveness. But please, don't kill him. Bring him to me, okay? Let me speak to him. One way or another, today might be my last chance. Please, Mara. Okay. Why don't you come with me? No. I don't want to know what's down there. I'll wait here. Okay, we are in the office. Still don't know what to do with those doors on the left and right. Here, I have an idea. Let me check any notes. Ooh, I really gotta use the bathroom. Drinking too much water. Those are the video game tips. Here we go. Did that. Did. We gotta do that. Yeah, nothing here really talks about those switches on the side. Here, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I keep fidgeting. There we go. Oh, I feel so much better. So yeah, nothing really talks about these two switches in the left and right side. So let's just go to the crow, I guess. What's the fastest way? I guess just through the dungeon. I wasn't expecting that. That actually made me jump. Who's shooting at me? There you go, buddy. And just like that, he walked out of my life. That gunshot really made me jump. Oh. It's locked. Oh, thank God. I thought I actually did have to go back to the underground just to interact with those things. Well, hold on. It's not over yet. Oh no. Oh God, it's Harrison. He's dead. He must have been attacked by those. Wait, no. He was shot. Harrison. I'm so sorry. Harrison James. ID number 05061. Date of birth January 12th, 1965. Firearms expert. It's empty. The mining lanterns are really old and need replacing. Any kind of spark tends to set off the oil that's trapped inside. If that happens, just give it a whack and disperse the oil. The flame should go out. Ooh, so we can grab some items. Health kit, shotgun, and regular ammo. I couldn't grab that health kit if I wanted to. Nah. Oh, I need 8. I know 7. I can't read. I'm sorry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tolman, I can't let you. Listen, Harrison is dead. Harrison James, the police detective. I know who he is. I'm sorry, Mara. He shouldn't have come here. It was only a matter of time before one of those creatures. He was shot with a gun. Shit. Do you know who did it? Oh, I think he probably got a good idea. Marvin, you... Look, kid, this is nothing personal, okay? Put down the gun, Trumbull. And then what, huh? Go home, forget this whole thing ever happened? The feds would be kicking down my door within the week. I'm culpable for all this shit. I know. I am too. But Mara is not, so leave her out of it. She knows way too much. You think she won't rat us out? Hell, she already tried. She was getting real chatty with that pretty boy officer. I tried to stop him from coming. I kept telling him to leave. Well, he didn't leave, did he? And neither did you. And now it's too late. What was that? No idea. Bullshit. If this is some sort of trick, I ain't... Oh, where am I? How'd you get in there? Julie? Hey! What's going on? What are you doing in there? I'll tell you if you help me out of this thing. Oh gosh, sorry. Tolman, would you give me a hand? Sure. Damn, you got beat up. Julie, I thought you'd been... I mean, I came out of the boat ride and you were gone. There was blood. Something grabbed me and dragged me backwards into the vent. What was it? Whatever it was, there are several more of them hiding out in the pipes. It's pitch black in there, but I couldn't hear them, smell them. But I could hear them, smell them. And what, they try to kill you? No, mostly they just shook me around, made a bunch of noise. Shouting, weeping, moaning, whatever you call it. Sounds about right. What do you mean? They're angry, but they don't want to kill us. They're trying to communicate. Mara, you haven't introduced me? Oh, right, sorry. Julie, this is Tolman. He works for Edward Crowe. And Tolman, this is Julie Barron. She's a lawyer. She was hired by the Marshall family, Elaine Marshall. She was hired by the Marshall family, Elaine Marshall's family. This water bottle's blocking punctuation. I see. What are you two doing down here? Someone's been killed. Shot. A police officer. Goodness me. Tolman here was just about to go deal with it, weren't you? I'll come with you. I have experience with this kind of thing. Good. Okay. Thanks. Mara? Something else. Natalie Crowe is waiting in Edward Crowe's office. Would you go see how she's doing? Crowe's daughter? Sure, of course. I'd love the chance to talk to her, actually. You're not... One last thing. Arthur Mole. He's out in the staff parking area with my white Fiesta. Would you check on him too? I've let him alone way too long. Of course, we can do that too. Thank you. Mara, what are you going to do? I'm going to do what I came here to do. Well, we'll be waiting by your car, okay? Okay? Thanks. Come along, Mr. Tolman. We've got lots to do. Unhook it. It's a pool of water. It looks so clean. Is this a spring? God, that feels better. I didn't realize how filthy I was. It's like this descent into hell. Oh my god, this is a long-ass ladder. darker and darker. It's like Silent Hill when you jump into a hole. Oh my god, this is like Metal Gear 3's, Metal Gear Solid 3's ladder. You have 4 elevators, but not one for this. It's been left off the hook. This is where he's probably called me. It's a set of photos. Photos taped up on the wall. Natalie Crow, Edward Crow's daughter. Tolman, the engineer Crow put in charge of the root excavation. Next one is a photo of me. When did he take this? Julie Barron, the lawyer hired by Elaine Marshall's family. Arthur Mole, a teenager who wanted to photograph the guest. Marvin Trumbull, he was responsible for Crow's fake gold mine. Douglas Pike, he was in charge of building the actual theme park. And finally, Harrison James. He was a police officer sent to look for Edward Crow. Can't carry any more medkits. It's a shower. Oh, my hair got washed off. I'm a brunette. It's a bed. This must be where Crow has been sleeping. The sheets are stained with blood. It's covered in fine layers of dust, because he's not wearing it anymore. Can't carry more medkits. Poor Natalie. I won't open it. Something's written on here, but I can't make sense of it. It's nonsense. Oh, you did have an elevator. Relatively simple way to get up to the surface. Guess it doesn't work anymore. Because someone's driven a fire axe through the control panel. Ooh, ammo. A Bunsen burner. I remember using these at school. It's a bright blue flame. The fire's crackling softly. Oh, sweet. Now seems like the time to use this. Mr. Crow? I'm here. I'm in your lab. Hello, Elaine. Elaine Marshall? Open the door. I will. But first, please pick up the glass vials I've laid out on the counter. Why? Please. Fine. So that's why we've been doing this. 5 glass vials, each with the same pale green liquid inside. First, I need freedom of space. I'll put down other objects I'm carrying. I won't need them. I took the vials. Left in their place all the others I collected. The police ID card I took from Harrison James. Yeah, that's right. So we never were with the police. The bronze key given to me by a fairy. The crank handle I found in a safe. The ruby gemstone that was hidden in the painting of a demon. The chain I took from the neck of a mechanical swan. The mask I excavated from a block of resin. The trident I took out of a witch's cauldron. The silver key that was hidden in Neptune's palace. The data disc I got from the change machine in the arcade. The acid bottle I took from a cell in a dungeon. The golden key I found trapped inside a fairy's head. The battery pulled out from the stomach of a robotic mermaid. Good times. Wish I had more grenades. Pardon me. Mr. Crow, I have the vials. Open the door. Stand back. Oh. Nice record player. Elaine Marshall. Edward Crow. How long has it been? 2 years? We've never met before. No, I mean, since you became infected. 2 years? 2 years since I shut the park. I'm glad you came back. Why would you give a shit? I would offer you a drink, but... What are you now, 18? Not quite. And yet, you made it all the way down here. You're clearly very stubborn. That's good. It gives me hope. Hope? Tell me, how are you feeling? Bad. Tired. They can't get rid of my infection. It's been getting worse. Of course. I must say I'm relieved that they let you out of the hospital long enough to... They didn't. I escaped. I see. You really are determined. And all this because you want to kill me, I assume? No. I came because I want to tell you something, face to face. I need you to know. Go on. Mr. Crow, I'm going to die from this infection. We tried everything. Nothing works. It's going to kill me. But I didn't realize you have it too? The same infection? Of course. Anyone who has been exposed to the guest will have it. Naturally, I was the first. When the first guest emerged from the pool, I tried to help them. I put him in a holding cell, up on the ground level so we could monitor him more easily. The holding cell? That's where I was attacked. Yes, bringing the guest up to the surface proved to be a mistake. You think? But you look worse than I do. I am simply further along. My continued exposure to the guest has accelerated the process. Continued exposure? Your bloody escapade today. It may prove to have a similar effect for you. Oh god. It looks bad. What's it like? When it gets that bad? I shall not lie to you. Elaine, do you remember when your family asked me to pay your medical fees? Yeah, they're holding you accountable since I was injured in your park. Well, you never paid them. My lawyer is trying to take you to the court over it. Yes, this was a deliberate decision on my part. Knowing the nature of your illness, I knew there could be no cure found at the hospital. Wait, but there is a cure. I made one. How? I had to reverse engineer it. I have been studying the highly infectious bacteria on the dead bodies of the guest. New kinds of bacteria that nobody knows about yet. That's been the problem. It's no surprise your doctors were stumped. Those vials, from your lab? Yes. You have the cure on your person at this very moment. 5 vials, enough to cure 5 people. 5? Harrison and Marvin are dead. So that leaves you, me, Natalie, Tolman, Julie, and Arthur. That's 6 people. You didn't make enough vials. You're wrong there. I shall not be taking the cure. You understand where we are right now? You called it the pool? Correct. And protruding from its depths, the 7 roots. What's left of them after years of you cutting them up and harvesting them for gold. Exactly right. Elaine, look at me. Listen. The pool is a gateway, and the guests are human beings who attempted to travel through it and emerged here. Why are they so messed up? Because I have spent the last 10 years dismantling the mechanism of that gateway. I don't understand. The pool still works, technically. But thanks to me, it is severely malfunctioning. You see, the roots are a kind of calibration antenna, necessary to accurately and safely transport those who travel through the pool. Mr. Crow, where are they coming from? The guest. What's on the other side of the pool? You understand now how my activations have been causing the mutations of the guest. Also understand the mutations have been getting worse as I cut down more of the roots. The beings that emerge from the pool now, they barely resemble humans at all. Most of them cannot walk, let alone speak. But that first guest who emerged from the pool, all that time ago, he was the least mutated. No. Yes, Elaine, he could speak. Just barely. This is a cool cutscene. He told me who he was and why he had come. I wrote it down, word for word, on a little piece of paper. And then, I went back to harvesting the roots. No subsequent guests were capable of speech. You may now understand why I'm choosing not to take the cure. My time is short. Before I die, I must look upon what I have wrought. You're going through the pool? Hold out your hand. What? Take it. It's a little piece of paper. Now that is in your hands. I'm going through the pool. You'll be mutated. It'll kill you. A fitting end. Perhaps, if I am lucky, I may get a glimpse of what lies on the other side. I have one more thing to ask of you, Elaine. If for any reason I re-emerge from the pool, I want you to kill me. But if I re-emerge, I will be in no shape to continue living. Do you understand? Goodbye, Elaine. I raise a glass to your future. Oh god. Elaine. It's... Shut up. I don't want to know. Elaine, you promised. Kill. Yeah, okay. Staring into the flames, I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay. And maybe it won't. Woo! Let me take a break with water. That was sick. Survival horrors aren't really my cup of tea. Mainly because I'm just want to shoot everything in sight and I'm not good at managing stuff. But man, we have to use all our bullets on the Magnum. Imagine doing that without the upgrade, holy moly. But what a good game. Short and sweet, I like that. You can definitely speedrun with this, with everything now that you know. Complete the game. Results. 7 heals. Hints spent. Secrets found. Lives used. Nice. Whoa. Achieve at least a B rank, A rank, and S rank. Apparently there's a higher rank which is S+, but that requires 3 heals. And the rest you gotta play perfectly. You need 3 heals from getting the mushroom puzzle by eating the bad mushrooms, then finding all secrets and everything else. But thankfully there's no requirement for that. I'll be honest, I was aware, I mentioned earlier, I was aware of the rank. I dislike forced, well, not forced, but replayability for certain achievements, like getting a higher rank and whatnot. Sure, it's a short game, so it's justified, you can just run through the whole thing. But I'd rather it just be an optional thing, you know? Like, let me feel rewarded by my initial playthrough. I don't have to go through it all over again. But, of course, nowadays we live in the age of the internet, so it's easy to just, look up the results or what to do or the endings. So, it's a hard thing to mix. It's just kind of an ick for me. So I'm glad I was able to get S rank right at the gate. Bonus items. Access the bonus items menu from the in-game boss menu. Crowbar, grenade launcher, crow wings. You have unlocked Crow Quest. Crystal crows are hiding around the Crow Country. Can you find and shoot them all? And it can be turned off in the settings menu. Can I access that stuff now, or do I have to hit new game? I don't see it on here. Oh, here it is. Crowbar. Break open bottles and crates with ease. While in weapon mode, press triangle to swing it. This ridiculous weapon launches exploding crow heads. It also has infinite ammo, so don't hold back. What's the most direct path between 2 points? As the crow flies. Fast travel between any save rooms you have found. Oh, that would be very useful in New Game Plus. But man, I really do appreciate this game going for PS1 graphics. But then I also read something that threw me off. It was like back then you had NES, SNES for retro graphics, but now we're getting into the N64, PS1 era of retro graphics. What's next? GameCube era retro? Xbox 360, PS3 retro? PS5 retro? How far will we go? Perfect. 15 out of 15 achievements. Oh! Good for them. What a good game. And apparently they have more plans for other things coming along with this game. Here it is, roadmap. Very soon, bug fixes to all current platforms, a digital release of Aukroyd's Crow Country soundtrack. Soon, hard mode. I wonder what that entails. Steam trading cards, a change. Once unlocked, the Crow Quest reward will be a permanent setting in the menu. Oh, nice. And then soonish would be additional languages. That's cool. Oh, my brother's playing Street Fighter. He's probably checking out Kumon right now. Well, that's going to be it for me with Crow Country, because I don't think I'm going to upload the Street Fighter segment on YouTube, because we did the same thing with Ed. We played Ed with Street Fighter just to check him out, and then it was just something short. So for now, what time is it? 55-minute mark? Yeah. So for YouTube, thank you all. I see you all tomorrow. Can't wait for Thousand Year Door. Hope you all have a great day.